Well, we're back again for another episode for Scotland, and we have made the Euros. We're in the Euros, and we're just about to start. It is the 8th of June 2028. We have been drawn in with Albania, Italy, and Serbia. So we're ready to go. We're just about ready to play our first game of the Euros, and it is going to be against Serbia, followed by Albania, and then Italy in the final game. Hopefully we can get some good results against Serbia and Albania that will make the Italian game a little bit less stressful. But before that, quick update on our international friendlies. We've had the Dutch, we played the Dutch on the 25th of March, and we beat them by 5 goals to 4. John McGinn scored. John McGinn scored a double. Adams, Gilmore, and Lennon Miller as well. As you can see, Reinders, Simons, and Poku scored for the Dutch. But a strong 5,000 travelling support seeing us over the line in a nice friendly match where Gannon Doak again was outstanding. He really has kicked on in his Scotland career. We then played USA at the Rose Bowl, and it was another 2-2 draw. So we'll take that one. Pepe scored, then Harding scored, Gannon Doak scored, and then Balogun scored in the 93rd minute to make it 2-2. So we did make a couple of different changes in that game, brought in people like Claire Harding, but we'll go through the squad very, very soon. Then just before the World Cup not the World Cup, just before the Euros have started, we played Portugal, and it was another goal fest, 4-4 draw. Again, making a few changes. Dembele's took his chances coming in. Rory Wilson scored as well. Nice 4-4 draw. Then just the final warm-up game a few days ago against Bosnia, and we managed to win the game by 2 goals to 1. 2 late goals. Scott McSauce and Samuel Creel Harding with the goals. So that sets us up nicely for the Serbia match very, very soon. But before that, we'll go and show you the squad that we have picked for the Euros. So, squad-wise, we've brought in Angus Gunn. He's still going to be in there. We've brought in John McCracken. He's been playing week in, week out with Kilmarnock. And he's actually had a pretty good season. And he's probably one of the better backup options that we've got. And he's wanted with Hibs after a good season at Kilmarnock, so he's in. And Liam Kelly completes the 3 goalkeepers. We've then brought Scott McKenna, Samuel Clearall Harding, who's at Dundee United at the moment. 22 years old, had a good season for Dundee United, played 36 games. Technique-wise, not great, but tackling, marking and heading is pretty good. Decent enough mentals and very good physical attributes. So we've brought him in as we need to start bleeding other people into the team and trying to progress for the future. And as you can see, for a centre-back, after 4 caps, he scored 2 goals. Then Lewis Binks continues. Since I've came in, he's been excellent. Not very pacey, but very good on the ball. Very good mental attributes and decent enough physical in his natural left footer. Stephen Welsh continues in the team. Always done pretty well for me in the Scotland setup when he's been there, so hopefully he can continue with that. Max Johnson, then Aaron Hickey, Kieran Tierney, Josh Doig, Andy Robertson. We've brought back in Hayden Hackney. He's currently on loan at Lecce, and he made himself available for us. Then we've snapped him up as he's a good, very good midfield player. Only 25 years old, and someone I'm hoping can possibly replace what's his name? Hopefully can replace John McGinn in the future. We've then got Billy Gilmore, Rocco McCollum. Now this is a bit of a wild card one. He's 19 years old. He's from Motherwell. He's had a good season for Motherwell as well. Apparently worth £8 million. As you can see, technique, very good. Work rate good. Vision good. Decision making good. I think he could be a real star for us. Maybe not this qualifying, maybe not this Euros, but maybe the next qualifying campaign for the World Cup, he could be important for us. Then we've brought Elliot Watt in, his Motherwell counterpart, again, done very well for me at the World Cup and in the qualifying so far. He's only got 9 caps, but a very good squad player. Then Larry Miller continues his squad, and again, he will just pick up as he goes. He needs a lot of improvement on his technical aspects of the game, tackling, marking, shots, heading, but his mental attributes are good and his physicals are good as well. Then we've continued with Ryan Christie. It will probably be his last tournament, but a good versatile member to bring into the squad. He can play left, he can play right, he can play defensive, and he can also play central midfield, so a must for me this time. Scott McTominay, no words needed there. Probably our best player overall. Then we've got John McGinn, captain, 33 years old. Again, possibly his last big tournament. See how he gets on. Captain, 107 caps with 30 goals. Then Dembele. Used to be at Celtic, he's now at QPR, and he's really took his chance. 7 caps, 2 goals for us. And if you look, he's also got 4 assists and he's in 4 assists, 2 goals, and he's 7 international appearances for us. He's took his chance, he's a winger, and that's what we need, some more width in this Scotland team. Lewis Morgan continues in, probably on default because we've not got that many top decent wingers playing at a decent level. So he comes in because of that. Gannon Doak, star player. He's been excellent for me at Scotland. As you can see, internationals, he's had 8 games, 2 goals, 7 assists, an average rating of 7.65. Brilliant. Then the 3 strikers we've taken this time, we've taken Che Adams, we've taken James Wilson from Hearts, 21 years old, and we've taken Rory Wilson from Aston Villa, currently on loan at Charlton. He scored 16 goals in the Championship. I think we need to start bringing some youth in as well, so that's what we've done. So that's the squad. Setup and tactic-wise is much the same. So yeah, let's jump in now to the first game in the Euros against Serbia. Before that, we'll just nip and see all the groups. We've got ourselves, England with Kosovo, Montenegro and Poland, Bosnia's in with Croatia, Sweden and Wales, Ireland's in with the Dutch, Portugal and Romania, France, Slovakia, Spain and Turkey, and Denmark, Iceland, Norway and Slovenia make the groups. So let's get in to our first game against Serbia. Well, here it is. Here's the team that we're going to be picking. Andy Robertson. Apparently we can only pick 12 substitutes, so Andy Robertson is still not fully fit. It's saying 10 days to 3 weeks, but he's in the rehabilitation stage. That was the 19th of May, so he may struggle, but we've got to take him for the experience. McCollum is not on the bench, so who will he come out for? I think we'll probably maybe leave out Elliot Watt this time to give this lad a wee bit of experience in there. But apart from that, that is the team that we're going to go with. Gunn, Johnson, Welsh, Binks, Tierney, Gilmore, McGinn, Dembele, McTominay, Gannon-Doak and Adams. Out of possession, 4-1-4-1. In possession, a 4-2-3-1 formation. Come on, Scotland. Positive result against Serbia, and we could be on our way to the knockout phase of that as well. Well, teams are out. In the Euros 2028 at the Etihad Stadium here. Will be a difficult game. Serbia's usually got a good team. We've also got a good team. We've proven that in the World Cup, by beating France and winning, dominating the Euro group as well. As Che Adams gets the Euros underway for Scotland. So far we have dominated the ball. Nothing really to show for it as of yet. McTominay had a great chance. It's about the 6th minute, but good football here. Doak driving down the left. Inside to McTominay, 1-2 with Doak. Getting crowded out, but he plays it across McGinn. Deflected corner. It's Serbia now with the ball in the corner. Dembele, good tracking back, clears it away. Pavlovic. Now, what can the Serbians do? Down the line it goes. Zirkovic. Delivered back post. What a save by Angus Gunn. Oh, it's top draw. 41 on the clock now. Long ball forward. Tierney wins it. Adams brings it down. Gannon-Doak. Knocks it to Tierney. Tierney first time inside to Che Adams. He's in the penalty area. Back to Gannon-Doak. It's a poor ball by Gannon-Doak. And Scotland are caught up the park. Forward it goes. Inside. It's a chance. And that's from Scotland being on the attack. One poor ball from Gannon-Doak. Zirkovic wins it and drives forward. And from here we're just far too open. And it's lovely skill by Sam Arderic. And it's lovely skill. And the ball is in the back of the net. 43, nearly 44 on the clock now. Gannon-Doak driving forward. Billy Gilmore. Inside him again to McTominay. Gilmore. First time out wide to Doak. First time into the box. Gilmore out wide to Dembele. Brings it down. Cross it goes. What's that in? Don't know what's happened here. The referee's given a penalty actually. I had no idea what was going on there. And it's a penalty. I thought the ball had crossed the line. From Dembele's cross. No, keeper did save it. But then I don't know where the foul was. Oh yeah, there it's there. Milinkovic takes down Che Adams. And it's going to be a penalty. Big chance to equalise before half time. It's got to be Billy Gilmore. From the spot. Yes! Come on! Great penalty. It's 1-1. Big break before half time. Great composure. A fantastic penalty into the top corner. Svillard dived the right way but couldn't keep it out. It's 1-1. That is half-time here in the Etihad Stadium in the opening match of the Euros. Well, we've had more possession, they've had more shots, same on target. We have had an XG of 1.61, right enough, but it is quite an even game. 1-1. Tomini's not having the best of games out there. Great goal and courage. And McGinn's struggling out there as well. We bring Gilmore in here. Bring McTominay in that area of the park. We'll get him into attacking midfielder goal threat. And John McGinn is just struggling. How can we try and get some more? Find space between the lines. And there. And we'll continue with that into the second half. And we're back underway in the second half of the Euros. First game. Serbia keeping the ball straight from kickoff. Pavlovic, Likic, Terzic, it's Mitrovic, it's into the penalty area. Oh, he's still going, big chance here. Oh, wide. Currently Dembele has the ball, it's given away again. And now it's a counter-attack for Serbia. Once more, Valhalovic has passed Welsh, shot! And yet again, punished on the counter-attack. Giving the ball away under no pressure, and just absolutely devastating counter-attack. Poor ball by Dembele this time. And Vlahovic just takes on Welsh, turns up a pace, and then he's one-on-one basically with Gunn. It's a fabulous finish. Scotland 1, Serbia 2. Rory Wilson is going to come on for Che Adams as well. And Lewis Morgan for Dembele. Stephen Welsh with the ball to Binks. Coming forward. Have we got another equaliser in us? Tierney. Inside to Hackney. Good ball to Wilson. To McCollum. Gilmore. Out wide it goes to Morgan. Delayed ball to the box. It's just for Hackney! Corner. Good football from Scotland. Svilar will take for Serbia. Takes its shot. Zirkovic flicks it over the top. It's another chance. And Vlahovic kills this game. Scotland 1, Serbia 3. It's just simple. Lovely ball, lovely late run into the box. And it's a beautiful finish. It's 3-1. This game is done. Well, that's full time, and it's turned out to be a disappointing game here at the Etihad. Slightly better XG for us, but overall, lost 3-1. Boys just did not really turn up. Big players just not really turned up at all today. So we've got it all to do. We desperately need to beat Albania, that's for sure. And in the opening game of the Euros, we have been showing up there. A lot to think about for our next game against Albania. So let's go to that next game and see if we can turn this disappointment into a bit more happiness for Scotland. Well, here we are for the next game now. Everybody's more or less played one game. A couple of teams have played 2 games, and this is the way the tables look after the first games. So Italy and Serbia, 4 points each. Ourselves and Albania with no points. England are top, they've qualified. Sweden is top. Then you've got Romania top with the Dutch and Portuguese drawing. France and Spain both on 3 points, and Norway and Denmark both on 3 points. We are now at a huge game. Italy beat Albania 4-0, so their goal difference is obviously worse than us, but we've got to now play Albania, and hopefully we can get a few goals, even for the third place positions to get through. We need to improve here, so we need 3 points and a victory against Albania. Team-wise, we're going to go with the same starting lineup. Apart from Hickey will play instead of Johnston. And that will be the only change in this game, as we're going to now play Albania in the second critical Euro clash. We need a victory desperately. Come on, Scotland. So teams are out, and we are at Wembley Stadium for the second match. First game was at the Etihad, a disappointing 3-1 defeat to Serbia. Now we're at Wembley Stadium for the Albania match. We need a victory at Wembley, and we need it badly. As Adams gets us underway, hoping for a better performance and result. 30 minutes gone, and Albania have had most of the ball. We really have not got going again in this game at this point, as they come forward. Berisha is at the edge of the box, he's in the penalty area, and just flicked wide for a corner. Really are struggling today, and I don't know if the pressure's got to us after losing the first game, but we've been struggling again with McGinn now, McTominay, Gilmore. Ball out wide to Garen Doak. Delivers into the penalty area. Headed out now. Back to McTominay. Dembele! Ah! What a finish by Dembele. Not really been in the game at all. Ball to the back post. Headed out. Gilmore and McTominay lays the ball off to Dembele, who just hit it first time into the corner. We'll take it. We're 1 up. And there it is, half time at Wembley Stadium. It's been possession-wise even. Shots, Albania have had 8 to our 3. We've had 3 with 2 on target. It's not been a classic by any means, and we have again struggled to really impose ourselves on this game. But we are a goal up. I'm still going to go disappointed because they need to be told. John McGinn again struggling out there. I'm going to bring McTominay back in here. He's not been brilliant either, to be fair. We'll give John McGinn a wide central midfield player just to cover. And we'll try that for the second half. I'll bring him there and put him there. Just keep try and keep our shape a little bit. And we'll go with that. As Albania get us underway in the second half. Ball forward now. Berisha. Out wide it goes to the full back. Mehmeti now has it. Still Albania looking a threat. Good ball, Shapendi looked offside. He has scored, but he did look offside. Regardless to that, Hackney's going to come on. Doig's going to come on, and it is offside. Yeah, good yard offside. Good finish, right enough, and again another warning sign for us. 67 on the clock as a ball forward. Binks headers it away. Albania, you can just feel a goal coming for Albania. Down the line. Checking back, gets the ball in. Big chance, there it is. You knew it was coming. We've just not been at the races at all today. Again. Gonna have to change something. As this has not worked at all. Change system a little bit to see if that's going to work. 2 up. And it's full time and it's a 1-1 draw. Very, very disappointing. Which now we're going to have to go and beat Italy. And on this evidence, we've got absolutely nothing. We have been dreadful. Really, really dreadful. Albania, better team. We're bossed by the Serbs. Italy is also probably going to have their wicked way with us. We're in big trouble. And the group looks like this. Italy on 4, Serbia on 4, ourselves on 3, and Albania. Ourselves on 1, and Albania also on 1. It's not looking very promising so far. Well, it's the final group games. We had to beat Albania, I feel, to have any chance of progressing. But now, there is no doubt we desperately need to beat Italy. As you can see, we really are up against it. Italy have still got 4 goal difference. But you've got to try and give it our best chances we possibly can here in the Euros. Serbia, Albania. Yeah, let's go. Pick the team. So we're going to bring Hackney in for McGinn. McGinn's going to go out in the wing. She's not really played well at all in the Euros so far. Scott McTominay's going to play there out of possession, up there alongside Adams. And that's probably what we're going to go with. Gilmore, Hackney, McTominay, Gannon, Doak, Adams, McGinn, Hickey, Welsh, Binks. Although we maybe bring Cleo Harding in for Welsh, as Welsh has kind of been struggling this tournament. So there we are. That's the team we're going to go with for this Italian match. Huge game. I'm not really expecting much at all because this has been a terrible tournament. Contrast that to the World Cup and the qualifying campaigns. This has just been a nightmare so far, but there's always a chance. There is always a chance. So Italy going with their strongest team. Donnarumma in goals, Chiesa in there. You know, they've got such a solid team. We're going to need a bit of a miracle to get anything from this game. We've done it before. I'd have been a lot more confident had we beaten Albania. But we didn't. G. Adams gets us underway. As Tonali gives the ball forward to Esposito. Orsolini, Tonali. Di Lorenzo picks it up, he's giving it away to G. Adams though. And he gives the ball away to Tonali. Great fighting back by Tonali. Calafiori, Chiesa. Just skins his man, has a shot on goal. And it's over the bar. Locatelli now with the ball, gives it forward, long ball. Haring gets it to McTominay. Billy Gilmore now. Inside to Adams, to McTominay. Flicked it away to John McGinn. To Hickey. Back down the line to McGinn. Back to Aaron Hickey. Back post it goes. Cheddar knocks it down. Big chance. Donnarumma was flapping. It's a free kick, Scotland. 26 on the clock. Kieran Tierney will take it. Delivered into the penalty area. Locatelli headers it out. Gannon Doak gets it. He has a shot. Oh, just wide. Di Lorenzo. To Gatti. Orsolini. Locatelli. Calafiori. Clipped out wide again to Orsolini. Delivered into the penalty area. Moses Keane's header, and it's just over the bar. Gatti now for Italy, 36 on the clock. Good play. Esposito comes deep. Tonali. Orsolini. Tonali again. Bastoni. Calafiori. Long ball over the top. Gunn's come for it, and Gunn has made a huge error. And Esposito gives Italy the lead. And this Euro campaign is going from absolute bad to worse. It's a simple ball over the top. Hickey, nowhere near it. Gunn, don't know what he's doing out there in the first place. But it's 1-0. And that is half time at Wembley Stadium again. Yet again, found wanting. McGinn, poor. Doesn't matter where we play him. Adams, poor. Gannon Doak today, poor. Top McTominay again, poor. not good enough. If we're going to go out, we might as well just go out by making some changes. Yeah. It really is not good enough at all. Really is not good enough. We're making changes. Johnson, Christie, Morgan, Wilson will all come on. If we're going to get put out, we might as well give a couple of players a run out and see what they can do. Wilson picks the ball up from deep. 61 minutes on the clock. McTominay. Cross to Max Johnson. Inside to Gannon Doak. To Gilmore. To Johnson. To Gannon Doak again. Good football. Christie. Wilson. There's a shot from distance. It thunders off the bar. And Italy get the ball under control. Wilson to Binks. Harding with the ball now. Gives it to Johnson. To Dembele. Johnson over the top to Christie. Loses out. The ball's fed forward again. Header well won there. It's a big chance. McTominay! And in the 79th minute, we are level. He's had a shocking tournament up to this point, McTominay. That's his 30th goal for Scotland. Harding won the ball. Gilmore, delightful little dink over the top to Dembele. Dembele, good ball in. And McTominay, that's a fabulous finish past Donnarumma. It's 1-1. We're into the 4th minute of stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And we'll take it. It's been a poor European campaign here at the European Championship finals. 2 draws and a defeat. And to be fair, it's a credible draw against Italy. They are a good side. We dug in. We made a few changes. There's a goal by our own mistake that allowed Italy to get the goal. But that's not the reason we're going to go home. It'll be the fact that we could not beat Albania. Pleased with the result in this game. We dug in well, but it is what it is. We've rescued a late draw, but there's no way. There is no way. It's just poor. Good finish from McTominay, right enough, but we just not good enough in the whole tournament. After a fantastic qualifying campaign as well. Just didn't show ourselves up very well at all. So it is confirmed Scotland duty ends. We are out after that very poor, lacklustre performance at the Euros. Really, really poor. Really, really poor. I don't know what's happened. We had a good qualifying campaign. We just, in the end, it just comes down to not being able to beat Albania. And that's really it. That is it. So we're out. And if you look at all the groups, the teams who have qualified, we have got Serbia and Italy, England and Poland, Sweden, Bosnia and Wales. And as you can see, Wales have qualified because they've got 3 points. Then we've got Group D, Holland, Romania and Portugal. They've got a -1, Portugal, where we've got a -2. Group E, Spain, France and Slovakia, 3 points as well. And Slovenia have qualified as well. That makes up the third place groups. So not being able to beat Albania has done us. So we'll see we'll have a review with the SFA and see if they want us to go forward into the next World Cup campaign. The fallout is continuing following the knockout of the Euros. Concerns raised after Scotland European Championships crashing out in the exit. Must make changes if the national team is to learn lessons from its poor showing at the Euros. Scotland's European Championship featured players over the age of 30, including John McGinn. And Gaffer now has to focus on bringing through a new generation of players, with notable exception of Keira Dembele, who has excelled at times. Several players, including Captain John McGinn, failed to play to their potential, and the team's performances suffered as a result. Can't argue with that. We cannot argue with that at all. Well, from the knockout stages, we are now approaching the semi-finals of the European Championships, and as you can see, just on the right-hand side, we've had France beating England 2-1 in the semis in the first semi-final, but we'll just get to the rest of the games at the moment. We've got Bosnia beat Serbia 2-1, who were in our group. Poland knocked out Italy on penalties, who were in our group. England beat Slovakia 1-0. Sweden won 3-1. France beat Romania 3-1. Wales beat Norway 2-1. Spain beat Portugal 2-0. And the Dutch beat Denmark 2-1 in the second round. Quarterfinals looked like France 4, Wales 0, England 3, Bosnia 0, Sweden 2, Poland 0, Spain after extra time winning 2-0 against the Dutch. Semi-finals so far, France 2, England 1, and we've got Spain and Sweden in the next other semi-final. Harry Kane scored after 2 minutes, but it was Thuram and then Elise in the 40th minute gave France a 2-1 victory. Incredibly, in the other semi-final, we've had Sweden 5, Spain 0. Gyökeres with 2, Kulusevski and Isak with the other 2, and an absolute rampant performance by Sweden, which sets up the Euro final, France versus Sweden. So, final of the Euros, France versus Sweden. France will be the favourites, but Sweden have been the surprise package of this tournament so far. And it is Sweden who win the Euros in 2028. They have beaten France 1-0 in the final. Alexander Isak with the penalty in the 51st minute. And Sweden are the champions. They have done it. What an achievement for the Swedes. So just another wee couple of things while we're here. We've got Craig Gordon has retired from international football, and he's going to retire in general very, very soon. John Mellberg's performance for Sweden have impressed. I'm sure I signed him in a Celtic save a while back, but it looks like he's really done very, very well here in this save. Scottish FA assess European League Division A performance. The Football Association are aware that you have taken charge partway through Division A. Not of no. I managed to get us in there. Oh well, they're going to assess our performance. This does not sound very good, especially when we're competing against France, Italy, and Slovenia. So it might be my last few months in charge going by that kind of talk from the Scottish FA. European Championship witnesses managerial departure. So Spain, Holland, Vieira, England, Algimarsson, Ireland, Dalic, Gattuso, Martinez. Yeah, even the Albania manager's been sacked. But I'm still here at the moment. John McGinn is standing down as Scotland captain as well. John Robertson done the same thing in the World Cup. That was a wee bit more successful. So in the aftermath of performances, which was much worse than expected, John McGinn has resigned his Scotland captaincy with immediate effect. In a prepared statement, McGinn apologised to Scotland fans for the team's dismal performance in the tournament and explained his decision to quit was largely because he felt captain should shoulder some responsibility. He added his successor would bring a fresh approach and hopefully new-found success. So John McGinn is no longer going to be our captain. And to be fair, he did have a poor tournament. He did have a really, really poor tournament, but he wasn't alone in that aspect. So, new captain, Billy Gilmore could be an option. He's 27. He's going to take the team forward. Definitely one of them. Obviously, Kieran Tierney's 31. He could possibly do it. We've also got, although Aaron Hickey is leadership is not great, he could possibly do it. Lennon Miller has obviously captained Motherwell, and he could be a real person that we could make captain and push on going forward. As you look at his mental attributes, it's really, really good. So there's a couple of people that we could go to. But yeah, so that's us for the Euros. Sweden have incredibly won it. We have not got a game now until the European International League Division A, as we won the group the last time. Now we've got France and Italy and Slovenia in it. We play Slovenia first away, then France, then Italy. It's the Albania game that's killed us in the Euros after a good run of form and results. And then we'll see where we stand after the Nations League campaign, whether I'm still going to be in charge or if it will be somebody else leading us to the World Cup. There needs to be changes anyway. And on the 21st of September, you will see the squad that we're going to pick. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next Scotland Save.